Tonight, 9 families experiencing challenges are set to receive keys to transitional homes for at least 6 months, thanks to the newly opened Collab Center. This project is just one of the highlights of the new unit under the Ministry for Grand Bahama, which will partner with the relevant stakeholders to facilitate the basic needs of residents on the island. The center officially opening its doors this past weekend, and the nation's leader and the Deputy Prime Minister were in attendance for the special ceremony. Jolanda Thompson-Everest has tonight's top story.
People, community, island, and empowerment. That's how the Ginger Moxie describes the Collab kickoff and open house. It was made and a promise kept by the ministry from the lives of the vulnerable among us, and a powerful ceremony held on Saturday. The Collab Center, housed at the Harold de Gregory building, is expected to bring impactful change to the island of Grand Bahama. The unit, which is attached to the Ministry for Grand Bahama and the brainchild of the Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie, will be partnering with NGOs, businesses, other government agencies, and the community at large to assist with the basic need of residents and the growth and development of Grand Bahama Island. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held at the Harold de Gregory complex where the unit is housed, but it was following the cutting where a lively ceremony highlighted the difference Collab is making through its beautiful Grand Bahama program, and now through the renovation of 9 new homes on Trip Circle that will be used as transitional homes for battered women and displaced families. A documentary was released displaying how impactful Beautiful Grand Bahama campaign affected over 300 employees.
Collab is the structure required to identify issues, and we have many of those. Join forces, because we tend in silos. Create the framework, which is to come up with the plan, and take action for successful results.
In addition to resource and rehabilitation centers, Minister Moxie added that Collab, which is also for Beautiful Grand Bahama, has made a tremendous difference on the islands through its cleanup efforts from east to west. Members of the Beautiful Grand Bahama project also presented and applauded Moxie for employing many of them while teaching them new skills.
It was the Beautiful Grand Bahama central team that redeveloped these 9 homes that you see here in Trip Circle. These homes have now been restored as transition homes to assist our people who are in need. NGOs and the corporate community will adopt a home and not only take care of the expense of that home, but most importantly, they will assist in transforming lives.
The Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, also bringing brief remarks, noting that this center is an advanced and revolutionized model to public and private partnerships.
This program, as I've heard and as testified, has impacted lives, revitalized communities, rescued individuals who felt, uplifted people who were discouraged, and restored the dignity of hundreds of Grand Bahamians. Expectation was for the Minister and the Ministry for Grand Bahama to be innovative in its approach to tackling some of the long-standing issues on this island.
Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Chester Cooper, throwing his support behind the transformation and the extension of the program.
This is about doing things for real people. And I see the pictures of what this place used to be. And then I went into number 9. She says this is going to be a transitional homes. And it's really impressive. And I hope it's listed on Airbnb because I can stay there when I come back. It truly is impressive. But today is a demonstration of incremental progress.
While 9 new families will have a place to call home for a period of 6 months, even more good news came from this ceremony, as the Beautiful Grand Bahama program has been extended to continue transforming lives and the island of Grand Bahama. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Jolanda Thompson-Everest.
In other news, in what is deemed as a major shot in the arm to the island's tourism economy, Sunwing made its return to Grand Bahama, with services into Grand Bahama on Saturday. As Shane Stubbs reports, tourism officials were on hand to give a grand welcome to the guests from Montreal and Toronto, Canada.
Anticipation was high as Sunwing made its grand return to Grand Bahama out of Montreal. Tourism officials are excited for what this means for the island's economy.
It was a day that the Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation deemed grand, with 2 full flights out of Canada with direct service into Port Grand Bahama out of Montreal and Toronto. And as the visitors disembarked the aircraft, there was noticeable excitement from young and old. Tourism officials were on hand to welcome the visitors out of Montreal. Acting Director General Latia Duncombe expressed that she is excited for what this means for the island.
This flight was indeed a full flight, almost 200 passengers from Montreal, Canada into Grand Bahama that will come and enjoy the destination. You know, it's of many to come. There is certainly a demand for the islands of the Bahamas. There's certainly a demand for Grand Bahama. More recently, we celebrated Charlotte to Grand Bahama, Bahamas Air's very own Raleigh to Grand Bahama route. We're so proud of that as well. There's just a lot of exciting things, lots of demand for the island of Grand Bahama now and even in the very near future.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, along with the Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie, were both pleased with room occupancy so far, adding that this helps to bolster the island's revitalization.
This is important for the economy of Grand Bahama. It's important for tourism. 189 passengers, no seats available today on this flight. 189 now, 189 earlier, and we hope to be able to repeat this over and over. What's good for tourism is good for the economy. What's good for the economy is good for the people. So I'm excited for Grand Bahama.
And we love to say welcome to the Grand Life. I believe that with all that's happening with tourism and with all that's happening with other things we're doing on the island, Grand Bahama is well on its way to really being able to be the people of Grand Bahama.
The airline's fall-winter schedule will run from December until April, with flights coming once a week from each destination each Saturday. For the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition, I'm Shane Stubbs.
While inflation is not dampening spending this tax season, speaking of the economic outlook, Port Lacaya merchants telling our Raven Davis that there have been promising signs so far, and with less than a week until Christmas Day, they're looking to the future with optimism. Here's that report.
Consumers now have lots of gifts to buy with just limited time. Well, with Port Lacaya known as the Mecca for shopping, we caught up with merchants in the area and they're branding it a robust shopping season, giving them a chance to recoup revenue lost during the pandemic. With the exception of the summer period, many businesses heavily rely on winter sales bumps to stay afloat. And as they tell us, the signs are promising.
A lot. We're seeing a local traffic especially, and we are seeing a few more tourists come in as well, with the cruise ships coming in.
Well, they're coming in and they're shopping, they're purchasing their pocketbooks, and so it's been a bit of increase in sales now.
Robinson, the proprietor of Amoro, says her doors opened during the pandemic. Support has been constant. Days ahead of the holiday rush, she and her team busied themselves marking new items from her recently expanded product line.
I have jewelry, I have designer handbags, authentic designer handbags. I have, we just now getting in a whole line of fragrance, all the top brands, and this is where it's going to be.
Business at Parfum de Paris also on the upswing. The shop offers an assortment of gift items, but Supervisor Bardat Cooper says it's actually the professionalism of employees driving sales. Touting their success so far, she adds that the annual Christmas raffle is even better this year.
We're going to have the basket, here's in her basket. We're going to have a land tote, and we're going to have a luggage set, 3-piece luggage set. We don't get better than that. That alone, Raven,
and we found out today that some of those unconventional Christmas gifts are actually not so uncommon at all.
Christmas is a perfect season to buy chocolate outside of Valentine's Day. It's definitely our busiest season. The last 2 years have been difficult for everybody, but we do a lot of work for the hotels in Nassau. The hotels are slammed right now.
Now, with Christmas less than 1 week away, longtime glassblower Sidney Pratt sending out this powerful charge.
I think they need to step out the box and a gift that is personalized see everywhere.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Raven Davis.
Thanks, Raven. Grand Bahama police are investigating a hit accident that killed the mother of 4 over the weekend. 2 days after the unfortunate incident, the victim's family assembling at the scene of the accident to post tokens of affection in memory of their beloved. Heartbroken and torn, the family is pleading for whomever is responsible to turn themselves in.
Please, just turn yourself in, please.
Listen to you all, but to us, that was our world.
That's everything to us, but please. Miss my mommy. I just want to be back, God.
The family of 41-year-old Kimberly Frith, the island's latest traffic fatality victim, is heartbroken over her death. The aunt and 2 of the eldest children returning to the scene with tokens of love in her memory.
Kim was a bubbly person, always smiling. Don't care what you do to her, she can laugh it off. She always smiling. When we went to the hospital, they told us that even in her death, she had a smile on her face. This right now isn't easy. I trying hard to keep it together.
According to police reports, the incident occurred on Yellow Pine Street around 10 p.m. on Saturday, December 17, 2022. A dark-colored sports utility vehicle was traveling south along and struck the female pedestrian who died on the scene. The driver did not stop.
Y'all let our mommy like she's a flipping dog walking across the road. That ain't right. That's a human. That's a woman who got 2 other small kids. They ain't even leave school yet. She ain't can see them. She never missed a graduation with her older kids. You think she would have missed one with her younger ones?
She never missed no event in the children's life. No event. Don't care what it was, she was there.
Bloodstains remain on the road from the fatal hit. Police are actively investigating and could be seen visiting stores to check the cameras. Meanwhile, the distraught family is pleading for the driver to surrender.
My mommy loved us. We loved her. We was all she had. She used to put us first in everything. She never put nothing before us.
Y'all take away somebody who was full of life. She was full of life. Please, just turn yourself in, please.
The latest traffic fatality is recorded as the 4th in Grand Bahama in under a month. Well, a night out turning into a frightening ordeal for 2 young women driving home. What they thought was a routine police roadblock quickly is one of the young women speaking out tonight anonymously, recollecting what she calls a scary situation. Our Ajaquant has more in this report.
A terrifying ordeal began here at the foot of the Jack Hayward Bridge. A normal drive after a night out, quickly turning into a very scary situation for 2 young women. Now, what they thought was a police roadblock, according to them, might have been attempted armed robbery, but it was their quick thinking that could have possibly saved their lives. Shortly after 1 a.m., both women were driving west on the farm road, and as they slowly made their way over the bridge, according to the women, they thought that they were approaching a roadblock, but that wasn't the case.
We see 2 guys in the road with flashlights, and it appeared to be a roadblock. But as we got closer, we started to slow down, but we realized that they weren't police and that they were 2 regular guys trying to stop the car. So we sped off.
Now, after speeding off, the anonymous woman says their goal was just to get to safety as quickly as possible, but this is when the situation got even scarier.
It was evident that they had a driver as well, because as soon as the flashlights went off, they also had on their blinking lights, and the blinking lights went off as well. And the vehicle was speeding behind us, so they began to chase us. It's a long, dark road. No lights, no nothing. So we just drove until we reached to the corner with the sports complex, and then we turned off where we could see more cars and stuff like that. And then we stopped, and I called the police.
And according to the woman, the police said that they would look into the matter. She's calling for more police patrols in that area, as well as lights to be placed on the dark road.
It was a very scary situation, especially because no lights was on the road, and we didn't know if they would have. Thank God we had a car that could have gotten away from them. I just want the public to be aware of their surroundings. So we were blessed to evade them, and the next person may not be that lucky.
Now we reached out to Press Liaison Officer Assistant Superintendent Stephen Roll, who says no official report was filed. However, he advises the public that if you do encounter these type of incidents, to not stop and to drive to your nearest police station immediately. Roll also adds that there is an increased police patrols throughout Grand Bahama this Yuletide season. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Azra Quant.
And when we come back, hear how the member for West Grand Bahama is making a commitment to 18 students to jumpstart their tertiary education. That story, a whole lot more in sports when the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, returns.
Slay and be rewarded when you shop at Nautica Boutique, Port Lacaille. With every purchase of $100 or more, you qualify for one of 5 prizes offered: gas, grocery, in-store certificates, and more. Raffle offer ends December 31st.
This holiday season, whether you've been naughty or nice, Pizza Hut has a gift for you. Order our Joy Bundle. A large one-topping pizza, 10 Hershey chocolate dunkers, and a 2-liter Coca-Cola for just $22.50 plus that. And enter to win a gift card from Kelly's Freeport, a Nintendo Switch Lite, a TV, a plane ticket, a Chromebook, and free pizza for a year when you purchase the Joy Bundle. Head to Pizza Hut downtown, 352-9191.
Happy holidays from Baja Gala Jewelry. Your Bahamian jewelry store is personalizing just for you this holiday season. To tell a story, your story. So choose from a vast variety of jewels, Bahamian coin, and more, and create a priceless gift for the priceless someone. Shop beautifully handcrafted designs by designer Tanisha Sherry, and get the gift of a one-of-a-kind jewelry designed with hand and heart. 'Tis the season, so let's go shopping at Rachel's Britannia Mall. Shop a vast array of products and brand smart items, office equipment, electronics, gadgets, and more. Stop in at Snackables, your wholesale and retail variety store. Household, cleaning supplies, snacks, groceries, beverages, and lots more. Your diva needs. Shop clothing and accessories at your Divas. Security firm. Best to impress and heaven sent. Skyline Express Shipping. Coffee Bar Shop. Give the perfect gift a distinctive gift. Shop wine and spirits. Liquor store. Marie Claire's shoes and accessories. Shop clothes and households at it's all here at the Britannia Mall Freeport.
Come and see the cabinet countertops in stock now at Specialty Kitchen and Bath, number 16 Oak Street, phone 688-9661.
Shop the free bracelet event going on now at Pandora, Port Lacaille.
On Saturday, December 24th, it's all about Rake and Scrape Reloaded Ladies Edition, featuring Nishi LS, Ebony 242, and Melody at No Holds Bar, across from the YMCA.
I feel beautiful. Peace Junction. And now I smell so wonderful. Peace Junction. Peace Junction. They got everything you need.
Your one-stop gift shop downtown in the home of accessories for men and kids. Open Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And layaway available. Call 352-9554 for more info.
They got
It's the day of. New Year's Day, your costume's on, your makeup is on, your hair is fixed, touch the road.
And the bleachers you watch junking on the road.
It's time to show them what we came for, and to be honest with you, coming for everything that was not given to us.
Your number one news team, North. Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
And welcome back. Some good news for some students in West Grand Bahama to tertiary level education. This past weekend, 18 students from 8 Mile Rock High School enrolled in Central State University's Jumpstart program. The Member of Parliament for West Grand, Bahama and Bimini making a special commitment to assist the students with their classes. Jay Philippe picks up this report.
Some 18 students from 8 Mile Rock School has enrolled at Central State University as part of a Jumpstart program, which is slated to begin in the spring of 2023. The announcement came this weekend at the 8 Mile Rock High Gym, where the high school students, along with university representatives, were in attendance. Jan Culbreth, Director of International Affairs and University Partnership and Initiatives, says the PSST program is a public school scholar initiative that will allow us to get a head start for college.
We start recruiting public school students. It grew to 10 students, to 20, to 30, and currently we have 119 Bahamian students on campus, which is our strongest academic cohort.
Jumpstart provides an opportunity for students to take up 2 classes and earn credits during the summer in the comfort of their own homes.
Jumpstart is college credit while you're in high school. So we are partnering with all high schools, whether they're public or private, and it's $42 a credit hour, and typically it's three credit hours per course.
Culbreth highlighted that the connection with Grand Bahama started with a partnership that was built with the current Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama and Bimini, the Honorable Obi Wilchcombe, dating back when he served as Minister of Tourism from 2012 to 2017. The Member of Parliament is thrilled about the program for the students.
You have to give opportunities when many are unaware of, and many thought that they perhaps would never make the university level. And so this opportunity for them while they're in high school will allow them to begin the process, and the children will serve as inspirators to others, because I am certain that more and more now begin to appreciate the opportunity that's here. And this opportunity, I'm sure, is going to stretch across Grand Bahama. It's going to stretch Bahamas. That's what we want to do. More of our people must be and receive tertiary education.
Wilchcombe asked the students now have an opportunity.
Education is fundamental. And so if we can find the relationships, and this is all about a relationship built from the world of sport. And after we developed it, it's been able to continue, and I must admit, Central has done an incredible job in developing the relationship.
According to Obi Wilchcombe, Central State University intends to create the same opportunities for high school students in Bimini as well to enroll in classes while still attending high school. Persons that are encouraged to visit the school's website at centralstate.edu. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Jay Philippe.
Your check on sports is up next with Jay Philippe.
Good evening, I'm Jay Philippe, and welcome to another exciting edition of sports right here in the North. Well, in the NBA, Buddy Hield had another game, but let's begin with NFL. Week 15 highlights from the notable games teams are positioning themselves for playoff sport. In one of the wildest finishes you will see at the end of a game, the Las Vegas Raiders escaped with a 30-24 victory after an interception that led to a touchdown at the end of regulation in a game that the Patriots needed to win. In another shocking ending, the Dallas Cowboys lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars 40-34 on this late interception in overtime that went all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. In the NFC East, the Eagles got the W versus the Bears 25-20 to improve to 13-1 on the season with the league's best record. And the Cincinnati Bengals got the win 34-23 against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And finally in sports, Buddy Hield and the Indiana Pacers fell at home to the Knicks for their 4th loss in 5 games. The Grand Bahamian sharpshooter finished the game with 23 points, 16 shooting from the field, 10 at the 3-point line. He lost 3 rebounds and dished out 3 assists. Pacers will travel to take on the Boston Celtics next on Wednesday. Another quick check on sports, ladies and gentlemen. Always be blessed.
Right with Bethel's Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, specializing in unit repair, Dock cleaning, prevention maintenance, project consultation, contractual services, and marine services.
Ice the coconut got this. Cocoa skin dripping madness. Juiciness, ice the vibe. This sweet like a sugar in a dripping like ice honey. Addict, all of my love me. Sweet like a sugar in a watch it go ba 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 ba. Watch it go ba 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 ba. Go ba 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 ba. Watch it go ba 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 ba. Sweet like a sugar in a
clear black. Make it platinum.
Enjoy holiday shopping at Divas 242 through Thursday 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 8:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Merry Christmas. Mo Divas reopens December 28th.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the sound? It sounds like Christmas is right around the corner. And island bedding is prepared. Living room set, coffee tables, and pillows, lamps, accents, dining room tables, and island bedding, pasta salt. And we're just getting started. You asked, and we have listened. We're back on Saturdays from 10 to 3. See you there.
Hi, I'm Wes. I like to put some shoes on your feet.
Hi, I would like to put some shoes on your feet.
Hi, I want to put some shoes on your feet.
I want to put some shoes on your feet.
Hi, I want to put some shoes on your feet.
Let us put shoes on your feet.
John West Shoes is now open. Carmichael West, Nassau, behind Wendy's.
This Christmas season, stream with faster speeds. The unforgettable things we all have to see. Every memory, link for Christmas. Link up with BTC, we are family.
BTC will make this festive season fun and fast with BTC's fiber internet. Sign up and BTC will give you 1 month free or go postpaid and get unlimited Facebook and WhatsApp.
Link up for Christmas, link up with BTC.
Welcome to the beautiful Raven Mall. The Fairport Mall has it all. Centrally located within the heart of Grand Bahama, offering you and your family a unique and memorable experience. Shop over 80 stores and restaurants, all under one roof. Stay heart healthy and in shape at 2 of the largest fitness centers in Freeport. Dine at one of our scrumptious restaurants. Enjoy Bahamian delicacies, Mexican tacos, vegan options, healthy snacks, sandwiches, subs, smoothies, lattes, wine and spirits, and more. Shop at one of our stylish stores. Clothing boutiques for the entire family. From newborn to jewelry, footwear, electronics, pets, gift ideas, decor, flowers, health and beauty. Unwind at one of our trendy hair and nail salons, or just stop in and enjoy our beautiful and comfortable atmosphere. So come on in. Enjoy fantastic savings with the stores at the Raven Mall. Dine, shop, and unwind. Located West Atlantic Drive, Freeport, Grand Bahama.
With the holiday season fast approaching, Conant Bahamas says it's time for those window and cabinet upgrades. In stock now are white shaker cabinets, Swiss chocolate, Ovaltine brown, and Hello Milo cabinets. And if you're looking for windows, Conant Bahamas has PVC sliding windows, casement and hurricane sliding impact windows. Conant Bahamas on Queens Highway. Enhance your home in ways that beautify and last. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Vanessa Grant, you are our Facebook friend of the day. We hope that your special birthday is as special as you are. And we want to say a special happy anniversary, 35th happy anniversary rather, going out to Bronwyn Smith. That's coming in from your husband, Bishop Reno Smith. Happy anniversary to you both. And that concludes the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. On behalf of the entire news team here in the North, I'm Ramiko Knowles. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned as the Bahamas Tonight continues.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the national report, SBF waives extradition. The Prime Minister's off to Cuba. Equal education opportunities. And in sports, Coach Yo and Rebs keep rolling. The Bahamas tonight, the national report starts now.
ZNES News and BTC are linking up to bring you Junkanoo live from Bay. Link up for a BTC Christmas today.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Akush Lapinder, and this is the Bahamas Tonight, the national report. Thanks for tuning in. An unexpected turn of events in the case of former FTX CEO and founder Samuel Bankman-Fried's high-profile extradition hearing here in the Bahamas. Following the case for us is our Fern Carey, who shares why the matter did not initially proceed as planned.
FTX founder and former CEO Samuel Bankman-Fried was remanded to prison once again Monday after the hearing, where he was expected to announce that he would not be fighting extradition to the United States, just didn't happen. In fact, as the matter got underway before Magistrate Shaka Seville, Bankman-Fried's attorney, Jerome Roberts, said he was shocked that the 30-year-old was actually in court, knowing that he had not requested him. That did not sit well with lead prosecutor Franklin Williams Casey, who called Roberts' comments incredible. He also noted that neither the Bahamian or U.S. governments had brought the FTX founder to court, but Roberts maintained that he did not know what was going on. Williams then informed the court that an attorney who sat with Roberts when Bankman-Fried appeared in court last Tuesday contacted him on Saturday. He said he was of the view that Bankman-Fried intended to waive his extradition, which he said was duly reported in the press and attributed to a prison official. Noting that he did not wish to be a part of the play that was unfolding, Williams asked if the extradition proceedings were a washout, prompting Roberts to reply that his client wished to speak with his U.S. attorneys first before moving forward, and he asked the magistrate to clear the court so that the FTX founder could speak with his U.S. lawyers via cell phone. The court agreed and then remanded the former FTX CEO to the Bahamas Department of Corrections. Bankman-Fried is facing 8 counts of fraud and conspiracy charges in the United States, where he could face up to 115 years in prison if convicted on all 8 counts. Now, Sam Bankman-Fried is also facing a number of civil lawsuits in the United States, where market regulators are accusing him of defrauding investors and customers. Bahamas Tonight, I'm Fern Carey.
Well, we can't tell you morning's court appearance. The necessary paperwork is being prepared for Sam Bankman-Fried to be extradited to the United States, and this having voluntarily waived his right to risk back to the Bahamas Department of Corrections, Fox Hill, as you just heard. We can tell you that if all goes as planned, SBF is expected to return to court as early as Tuesday. Now, according to online reports, the 30-year-old disgraced crypto billionaire made his decision despite the strongest legal advice. His attorney, Jerome Roberts, confirming that the necessary documents are being prepared to trigger the courts to fix a date and time for the matter to proceed and be completed. The Wall Street Journal, meantime, cites that once in the United States, Sam will appear before a judge, and it's likely that he will apply to be released on bail. That same article notes that SBF's case has been assigned to U.S. District Judge Ronnie Abrams. Meantime, Bankman-Fried is said to still be in good spirits at B-Docks. While speaking with reporters on the sidelines of Long Island's Calypso Cove, groundbreaking this morning was the Prime Minister, who, when asked his government's preference where Samuel Bankman-Fried be tried, he said this.
We have no preference. It depends on what our investigation would reveal compared to what the U.S. investigation would reveal.
Meantime, the Prime Minister is headed to Havana, Cuba for a 2-day state visit during the 48th anniversary of diplomatic ties between the two countries. Last month, Cuban authorities expressed a willingness to maintain close ties with the Bahamas. In other news, the Ministry of Education signs its 37th Memorandum of Understanding, its latest one with Florida's Barry University. The partnership calls for scholarship recipients to participate in an exceptional student education program which provides support for children with exceptional or unique learning needs. Participating teachers will be able to identify, instruct, assess, and offer individual education plans to children. As Education Minister, the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin explains, the project undergirds the concept that all children should have the same rights to access to education.
This agreement, memorandum of understanding that signed by our university is very important because it's a manifestation of the law. It is a bringing to fruition philosophical underpinning as a people. And this will have, once we extend and build capacity, will have tremendous impact on so many young people now, which we have to say are falling between the cracks. We don't want our children to fall between the cracks. We want them to have every opportunity humanly possible in our country to develop their full potential.
The minister expressed hope that the special needs teachers will be posted in schools throughout the country within 12 to 18 months. In other news, taxi drivers who work the Sandals route now have a place to call their front office. This as resort officials, together with officials from the Ministry of Transport, today cut the ribbon on an all-new facility. It's a taxi stand that follows the $60 million reimagination of Sandals Royal Bahamian earlier this year. With it, the dedicated drivers who service some 35 guests from the resort each day now have new restroom facilities coupled with a relaxing area as they wait to receive guests.
We have a relationship with all the taxi drivers. We have persons of Bania from since we would open, 3 or 4 of them that service our guests. So it's more than fair than they service on our guests from the cab and them using the cabs as their house. So we choose to have them more in a relaxed atmosphere.
Well, Minister of Transport, the Honorable JoBeth Colby-Davis, says the Sandals taxi stand is a great example of what the partnership looks like.
We want to encourage others to take this sort of initiative. It helps us to continue with that respect and support that we want for the taxi industry and for them to feel like they would have the support to carry on their business and be able to that they desire to take care of their family. And having a proper system in place is something that we've been discussing for a while. Our port of entries with various other entities that we work along with. And so I'm happy to see that the private sector is taking initiative because it encourages others to do the same.
You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. More news in a moment.
This portion of the news was brought to you by Sun Oil Limited Shell, fueling journeys that matter.
The holidays are a time to celebrate our connectedness, to strengthen the ties that bind us, that make us, well, family. At Commonwealth Bank, we're your neighbors, your friends, and yes, we're your family. Wishing you warm and sincere best wishes for a happy holiday and a prosperous new year from your family at Commonwealth Bank.
Merry Christmas to you.
Make this festive season fun and fast with BTC Fiber Internet. Sign up and BTC will give you 1 month free postpaid and get unlimited Facebook and WhatsApp.
Christmas coming here is all around. Christmas back in town. Christmas coming here is all around.
Christmas is coming, and your fingers know it.
Christmas back in town. Christmas back in town. Christmas back in town. Oh yeah, I can feel Christmas back in town.
For a finger-licking good Christmas. KFC.
Back in town.
Are you a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest care supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price, and you can even shop online. From hospital wound care, repairs to waters, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you. Port Industrial Park and Shirley Street. Also shipped to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Ports at 377-1771.
Trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
Satisfying to own your own piece of paradise? The most important investment you can make in your life is real estate, and Fidelity has the solution for you. You could become the owner of a home or a lot on any of our beautiful islands. Come and talk to a loan officer and inquire about how you can fund your goals with a loan today. Because we know it means a lot to own a lot. Visit us online at fidelitygroup.com. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit any of our branches. Or phone 356-7764 in Nassau or 352-6676 for free.
Fidelity, we're good for you.
First time ever. BTC Boxing Day Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex. Doors open at 10 p.m. December 25th. Free admission. Bars, lots of free prizes and exciting giveaways. Reserve your seats today. Email reservationsmanagement@fusionsuperplex.com. BTC Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex.
It's down to the wire to complete the extensive multi-million-dollar Village Road improvement project that's been going on now for months on end. Here's head of Knowles Construction, Emil Knowles, with this update.
We are committed to working through the holidays. My guys have all agreed to work through the holidays to try to get that done before and within the first week of January of the new year. We won't actually commence paving until the first week in January, but the section from Montague Beach to Harmony Hill is virtually complete in terms of all of the infrastructure, or I should say the underground infrastructure. What we're doing now is a pressure test to make sure that the water lines are holding, and then we'll connect all of the businesses and residents in that section, at which time we'll commence paving after doing some grading work.
Now, a number of Village Road businesses and motorists have expressed frustration over the repeated delays. In response, Knowles begged the public's continued support.
We will have all of the holes all along Village Road, which I know is a nuisance. It's more of a nuisance to me than anybody else. But we'll have all of the holes closed by the end of the year. And we'll be working on the base. I plead with persons to give us a chance to work the road and stay off of it as much as possible, because it's really difficult working under the constant traffic conditions.
Well, still on infrastructural upgrades, the government's aggressively pushing ahead with its plan to overhaul a number of Family Island airports.
We're already working diligently on Cat Island. You know that preliminary works have restarted on Exuma. We expect these airports to be completed swiftly. Grand Bahama, we're going to be making an announcement soon. Suffice to say, we're nearing the selection of a private-public partner. And then we're going to be looking as well at Long Island. So this is going to be sustained. We're not going to take 3 years to build the other airports that's in the pipeline. So I expect that we're going to be cutting some ribbons in due course, hopefully soon.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honourable Chester Cooper there, who noted as much during Friday's reopening of Great Harbour Quay's new $14 million airport.
Airports and seaports are gateways to the island and gateways to the economy as a result of new arrivals. People will come, will visit and stay at local resorts. They will invest, meet friends, and there will be an ongoing boost to the economy. They will spend in the local economy, and the economic benefit will be significant.
Well, now time for our poll question, and this week we're asking, has the Bahamas done enough to generate revenue from Junkanoo? Yes or no? To participate, simply log on to our website, and that's www.znsbahamas.com, as well as any of our social media platforms to answer. The poll's final results will be aired on Friday, and as always, thanks for participating. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Stay with us.
Tourism today. Bahamas tourism today.
Deputy Prime Minister, the Honourable Chester Cooper, spoke about future developments and new market trends set for the islands of the Bahamas at a recent Out Island Promotion Board meeting.
I'm always excited when I have an opportunity to engage with the industry, particularly family island properties and partners. And I am delighted to be able to tell you that based on what I am seeing, this is going to be a phenomenal year. And next year is going to be another record-setting year for us. So I hope that you are seeing this in your results. And if you're not quite seeing it in your results just yet, I want to welcome you to the party, because I fully expect that this trend is going to continue, and it's going to move all across the islands of the Bahamas, because we have been pushing our trade missions to 16 destinations. So we are, I guess, not just to stop in Nassau Paradise Island, but to move on one of our destinations. Demand is very, very strong. Our brand is exceptionally strong everywhere we go, and therefore we anticipate that working with our missions, working with the promotions we're currently doing, that we will be able to finish 2023 well ahead of what we done in 2019. We're working closely with the Nassau Paradise Island Promotion Board. We work even closer with the Bahamas Out Island Promotion Board to ensure that we're working with synergy. So we want to ensure that we are maximizing the budgets you have, working closely with what we have, and ensuring that we're moving in the same direction together.
For more tourism updates, visit Bahamas.com. I'm Joshua Robbins, and this is Tourism Today.
First time ever. BTC Boxing Day Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex. Open at 10 December 25th. Free admission. Restaurants, bars, cash stands will be open. Lots of free prizes and exciting giveaways. Today, email reservationsmanagement@fusionsuperplex.com. BTC Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex.
Education Minister Glenys Henna-Martin, along with Acting Education Director Dominique Russell, recently paid the staff and students of Anatole Rogers High School a special visit. The Acting Director implored students to know what it is they want to do in life and to know how they're going to get there.
Some of you
may not necessarily have the funds or the resources to go to college, to matriculate to a tertiary education, but you can work towards it. You could work part-time and go to school part-time, right? Some of you will get a scholarship because you have the capacity, but the rest of you may have to work part-time and go to school. Some of you are going to go to an academic institution, and some of you may choose to go through BTVI or trade school and get certifications, right? But you need to know what you are going to do and how you are going to ensure that it gets done. There are over 5,000 of us at the Ministry of Education, and we've been tasked with helping you achieve your goals.
Minister Hannah Martin, in the meantime, challenged students to discover their potential.
Every single young person in this hall has potential. It was like raw material. It was planted in you by the one and only God. For those who develop skills, technical skills, technical and vocational, in the 21st century, go for it. For those who are going to use their physical talents like sports to get scholarships, to get education, go for it.
And with that, I'm Adama Williams for Ed.
The most rewarding time of the year. To RBC, get a loan to buy whatever. RBC makes it better. Get a loan and don't pay till New Year.
Make Christmas what you want it to be with a personal loan from RBC. Apply at rbc.com/Caribbean/loan and don't pay till February 2023. RBC makes it better.
Get a loan and don't pay till New Year. To RBC.
During 2022, Family Guardian was honored to provide tangible assistance to numerous Bahamian communities, organizations, and charities, including the Bahamas Kidney Association, Bahamas Humane Society, Bahamas Crisis Center, Stapleton School, Salvation Army School for the Blind, Nurses Association, Persis Rogers Home for the Aged, Grand Bahama Children's Home, 4D Stallions Track Club, Rhythm and Youth Rake and Scrape Band, Cancer Society of the Bahamas, Reach Out Youth Organization, Falcon Boys Club, Royal Bahamas Police Force Dependents Trust, PACE, Sister Breast Cancer Support Group, the Down Syndrome Center, Great Commission Ministries, and Every Child Counts Special Needs School. Our record of corporate giving speaks for itself, and our commitment to positively impact the communities where we work and live remains a foundational principle for our company. As the year draws to a close, we would like to say thank you to our clients and a Merry Christmas and a healthy, happy, and prosperous New Year to all from the management and staff of Family Guardian.
It's a different kind of Christmas, but everything is here to bring a smile upon your face. That's what the season brings now. See, Christmas time is the time for your family and friends. Come and shop with us and find everything that you need. Deck out your homes with all we have in store, bringing joy and so much more. And shop, Smarty, and shop.
Unleaded improves your fuel economy, giving increased miles per gallon, allowing you to do more of what you really want. Special additives used in Shell Unleaded improve your engine's efficiency. So go further with Shell Unleaded. Venture out to beaches, Junkanoo, and festivals and bring home memories that will last a lifetime. Shell, fueling journeys that matter.
Great food, great music, and an overall good time had by church members and residents of Carmichael at this year's Christmas Cultural Food Festival hosted by Believers Embassy International on Sunday. 8-year-old Jaya Marie among the youngsters on the nice list who received gifts, food, and sweet treats for Christmas.
I love the yogurt that they have. It's delicious. And I was having so much fun today.
Did you get any Christmas gifts?
Yes, I did.
What did you get?
I didn't open mine yet, but I love my presents.
Well, Senior Pastor Stephen Monroe and First Lady Nadine Monroe shared what they loved most about the festival this time around.
This is our Christmas cultural food fest, something that we do for the community and also for our ambassadors at the end of the year, where we have a plethora of different cultures in our church. And so what we tend to do is each culture would come and bring their special dish, and everyone has an opportunity to just go around on the line and just enjoy the different cultures of food.
The fun part was seeing those kids carry big boxes of bicycles to their vehicles and gifts. That brought pleasure to us, because the truth of the matter is we have working citizens that work, get paid well, but because of the bills and the stuff going on in the economy, they can't afford to get their children some toys. And so we figure that this is our part to do in the community.
Well, as we head to the break, we'd like to thank all our viewers watching us live on our social media platforms. And just in case you missed the news, be sure to head there to catch up. Stay with us. There's more after the break.
The Salvation Army Bahamas helps thousands of individuals and families in need. This is why your donations at Red Kettles are so important. If you don't carry cash, donate Sand Dollars, the digital version of the Bahamian dollar. Use any Sand Dollar-enabled digital wallet to scan the QR code at Salvation Army Kettles or to donate Sand Dollars remotely. For a list of providers and to learn more about the digital Bahamian dollar, visit sanddollar.bs.
NBA League Pass is the coolest way to watch the hottest game there is. When threes rain down and superstars heat up. When clutch jumpers splash. Your team is fire. You'll be there for up to 40 games. Anyway you want to watch. NBA League Pass. Order now.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers at your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
To win cash.
First time ever. BTC Boxing Day Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex. Doors open at 10 p.m. December 25th. Free admission. Concession stands will be open. Lots of free prizes and exciting giveaways. Reserve your seat today. Email reservationsmanagement@fusionsuperplex.com. BTC Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex.
So what's it gonna be? Do you want to be a part of Cash and Gold's home giveaway? Yeah, you.
Me?
You! What are you looking around for? In the magenta? Or is that fuchsia? Doesn't even matter. Get on in here. Come on, hop in the TV. With a purchase of $50 or more, you too can be eligible to win these holiday prizes. Cash and Gold. Home for the holidays.
If you're a person with a disability, you need the Accessibility Bahamas app. It gives you one-touch access for emergency services and can connect you with the sign language interpreter. Download from Google Play or the App Store for free. The Accessibility Bahamas app is user-friendly for persons with disabilities, gives you the latest news and NEMA alerts, connects you with government services, and soon you'll be able to book accessible transportation and see job listings. Download for free today.
This Christmas season, stream with faster speeds. The unforgettable things we all have to see. Share memories. Link up for Christmas. Link up with BTC. We are family.
BTC will make this festive season fun and fast with BTC's fiber internet. Sign up and BTC will give you 1 month free or go postpaid and get unlimited Facebook and WhatsApp.
Link up for Christmas.
There's the naughty list, the nice list, and then there's the more exclusive one. A list for the kind, extra nice boys and girls in the world who, according to St. Nick, are on the deserving end of a Christmas come early. Well, our Anthony Smith got a sneak peek of one of those early exclusive events. Here's that story.
195 countries across the world, 24,000 square miles, and almost 2 billion kids. It's a wonder just how Santa manages to do it all.
I got plenty of help. Plenty of little elves running around, sleepless nights. But after this, I'm going to take a long vacation.
And that's why the jolly old guy found himself in North Andros, his favorite vacation spot, only a hop, skip, and a jump on the North Pole. Here, the kids are all on the nice list, and they've prepared their wish list in advance, too.
I want a doll.
And on this island, Santa's second in command is there to make sure that happens.
We have drones, we have remote-controlled cars, we have remote-controlled helicopters, we have waterproof Bluetooth speakers for the elderly kids, we have some toys, we have some little bikes, etc. for this small kids. So we have some good quality toys. These are the toys that these kids can hold on for 2-3 years and really enjoy.
All for a total of 1,000 gifts for the kids on North Andros and the Berry Islands. It's all part of the North Andros MP's constituency Christmas event, a fun-filled day that's all about the community just as much as it's about the cotton candy and the trees.
Seeing all the children, they open up the community, some children get Christmas presents, so this is an opportunity for them.
And beyond that, an opportunity to nurture hopefully lasting relationships. After all, that's what the spirit of Christmas is all about. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Anthony Smith.
Well, it's time now for a check on Family Island weather with Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Makisha. We're under partly cloudy skies. The temperature is 75 degrees. The relative humidity, 81%. We have east-northeast winds at 17 miles per hour. The barometric pressure, 1,016.0 millibars. That's 30.13 inches, and your pressure is steady. Temperatures around the Family Islands this evening, they are brought to you by Family Guardian Insurance Company. We're protecting you. 68 degrees in Freeport, Grand Bahama, and Greenville, Key and Abaco. Marshall, Abaco at 70 degrees, 77 in the Berry Islands. Alistair, Bimini, also 77 degrees. Harbor Island, 74 degrees. Rock, Sandy, Lucia, Black Point, Exuma, Camp Space on Andros, and Fresh Creek in Central Andros, all at 76 degrees. Alderstown, Cat Island, San Salvador, and Rum Key, 78 degrees, 79 in Georgetown, Exuma, 81 in Rygat Island, Clarencetown, Long Island, and Crooked Island, and Betsy Bay, Megawanda, 79, Ackland, 79, Matthew Town, Nagua, 81, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 77 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Builders Mall, home of FYP, the Tile King, and the Paint Setter. In the Northwestern Islands tonight through Tuesday, northeast to east winds, those speeds around 12 to 18 knots. Wave heights 3 to 6 feet, so caution flags remain in place for the Northwest Bahamas. Low tide takes place at 10:14 tonight, another low tide at 11:10 tomorrow morning. Now, for the central and southeastern islands, easterly winds through Tuesday at 10 to 15 knots, and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. On Wednesday, in the northwestern islands, the winds become southwest to west just ahead of that frontal system. 12 to 18 knots will be those speeds. Wave heights 3 to 6 feet, maintaining that caution flag. The high tide will take place at 5:34 in the morning, with your low tide at 12:03 in the afternoon. For the central and southeastern islands, for the central islands, pardon me, southerly winds 10 to 15 knots, wave heights 2 to 4 feet. In the southeast, the winds will be out of the southeast at 10 to 15 knots, wave heights 2 to 4 feet. That's going to be the boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But stay tuned, your extended weather forecast is still ahead.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
First time ever. BTC Boxing Day Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex. Doors open at 10 p.m. December 25th. Admission, restaurants, bars, concessions will be open. Lots of free prizes and exciting giveaways. Reserve your seats. Email reservationsmanagement@fusionsuperplex.com. BTC Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex.
Our free pick, pack, delivery service gives everyone in the Family Islands a chance to shop a variety of club products and prices right from home. Simply call or WhatsApp your order to 242-677-7266 or email order@amlfoods.com. A friendly customer service representative is waiting to pick, pack, and deliver your order to the mailboat of your choice. The options are truly endless, and with membership, you save even more. So order today and let Costrite pick, pack, and deliver right to you.
Get a merry makeover this Christmas from Scotiabank. Apply for a Scotia Plan loan to win a home renovation. This Christmas, unwrap the celebration. $3,000 for your home, new lamp, new decor, new couch that you
win
own.
a $3,000 home goods gift card when you apply for a Scotia Plan loan for Christmas. We're giving you the gift of a low interest rate and up to 2 months with no payments. Plan the perfect Christmas with your Scotia Plan loan. Use it for any plus benefit from flexible payment terms. Apply for a Scotia Plan now to enter to win a merry home makeover.
It's electric.
Want to have a new year? Spend a minimum of $12 on any Hershey's Kisses or chocolate and take your receipt to Pritchard's on Robinson Road. You could win up to $2,500. There'll be 9 winners. Enter today.
Being the CFO at this young age, it really is very fulfilling to me, and it really shows that the hard work, the hours that I put in my career, they really paid off. Having such young persons in such a key role really shows that the board of directors have a lot of trust in the leadership of the young people. Being committed to excellence means that you put all of your effort into whatever it is you're doing to get the best benefit out of that task or anything you're doing in life.
Almost every journey starts with your car. We spend most of the early stages of our lives anticipating getting the first set of wheels. When that moment finally comes, let AID be there for all your auto needs. Make it yours by accessorizing, maintaining, and repairing your car with AID. Whether you're a professional mechanic, a recent graduate, a full-time mom, or an I can fix that kind of guy. Or if you're completely clueless about what your car needs, AID will assist in providing a large variety of auto parts, a diagnostic center, and great customer service. For all life's auto journeys, we're here. AID, all you really need and more.
Get a merry makeover this Christmas from Scotiabank. Apply for a Scotia Plan loan to win a home renovation. This Christmas, unwrap the celebration. $3,000 for your home, new lamp, new decor, new couch that you own.
Win a $3,000 home goods gift card when you apply for a Scotia Plan loan this Christmas. We're giving you the gift of a low interest rate and up to 2 months with no payment. Plan with your Scotia Plan loan. Use the purpose plus flexible payment terms. Apply for a Scotia Plan loan now to enter to win a merry home makeover.
With the help of our authorized financial institutions, or AFIs, using sand dollars is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Identify your preferred AFI by browsing their websites or contacting them directly. Step 2. Download the free mobile application from Google Play or the Apple Store and then register for a Sand Dollar account. Step 3. Load money onto your mobile app and begin sending and receiving Sand Dollars or purchasing and selling goods and services.
We are pleased to be
your central bank approved
digital wallet providers.
It does not matter
which of us you choose.
You can pay for goods and services
wherever Sand Dollar is accepted.
We are all in this together.
Visit sanddollar.bs for more information.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Welcome to your Monday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports news. Bahamian Collegiate hooper Frederick King was named Big East Freshman of the Week after his performances against Arizona State. One comes after the 6'10", averaged 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 blocks while shooting 16 of 19 on his way to back-to-back double-doubles. Despite a pair of losses, his breakout stretch couldn't have come at a more necessary time with Creighton Junior center Ryan Kalkbrenner's absent. With his return unclear, King's past week of forceful blocks and powerful dunks served as a beacon of hope for Creighton. The freshman clocked 53 minutes through the Blue Jays' pair of games this week after playing a combined 34 minutes in the 6 games leading up to Creighton's trip to Las Vegas. On the women's side, we have yet to reach January, but Yolak Matthew McCowan and her Ole Miss Lady Rebels have already reached double-digit wins this season. In the Ole Miss women's basketball's final home game of its non-conference schedule, the Rebels came out with the win against McNeese State 79-60. Madison Scott would secure a 5th double-double of the season and second in a row with 18 points and 10 rebounds. While the Rebels' defense has been impressive so far, Coach O spoke about her team's slow offensive starts.
Not really. I mean, we're not. I don't know that we're a high-powered offensive team. Like we just know how to win games, and so, and most times we do that by defending at a high level. That we allowed 21 points because we were working on our press, and we usually never press. And this was just an opportunity for us to get live reps,
From the association, Buddy Hield with another strong performance last night, albeit in a crushing loss to the streaking New York Knicks. Hield notched 23 points, going 9 of 16 from the field and 5 of 10 from 3, to go with 3 rebounds and 3 assists and 1 steal in 29 minutes of action before fouling out in the Pacers' 109-106 loss to New York. Hield did his usual damage from beyond the arc this one, scoring 15 of his 23 points. More triples in 9 straight contests, averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists during the stretch. The Pacers will try and right the ship against the Celtics on Wednesday. And Bahamian baseball player B.J. Murray, coming off an impressive year in the Chicago Cubs minor league baseball system, capped off a spectacular season to become the first Bahamian to win the Don't Blink Home Run Derby title. The dramatic showdown is the 5th edition of the event, returned this weekend over at Montague. Murray would outslug fellow Bahamian Trent DeVoe 9-8 in the final of the country's biggest event that highlighted the majority of the players playing in Major League or in college. The event, organized by Todd Isaacs Jr. and Lucius Fox, came 1 week after the Bahamas Baseball Association hosted the Caribbean Cup Baseball Championships in the newly built Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. He would join the list of Home Run Derby champions, which includes Bo Bichette of the Toronto Blue Jays, winner of the first 2 titles in 2018 and 2019, Miami Marlins outfielder Louis Brinson, and Kansas City Royals catcher MJ Melendez. And that's been your sports on this Monday. I'll check on weather when we return.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Are you a contractor or new homeowner? Maybe you need a few pieces of lumber for your DIY projects. Welcome to Capital Lumber, the newest building materials company in the Bahamas. Located on Parkgate Road, Nassau, helping you to maximize your savings on lumber, cement, shingles, tools, and much more. Your one-stop shop for all your building essentials. With free delivery to the mailboat, visit us today. Capital Lumber, build strong.
Movies for children. Big man. We run seasons, man. Netflix all day. You understand? So just tell them what Daddy say so. I just send a message and tell them come. Any one of them. And they march.
First time ever. BTC Boxing Day Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex. Doors open at 10 p.m. December 25th. Sessions will be open. Live classes and exciting giveaways. Reserve seats today. Email reservationsmanagement@fusionsuperplex.com. BTC Junkanoo Watch Party at Fusion Superplex.
People often ask what type of activities are allowed or prohibited in marine protected areas.
It depends on the type of marine protected area or MPA, the reason it was created, and what's agreed upon in the management plan that's developed in consultation with nearby communities.
As a general rule, any activity that would result in a long-term decline of populations of marine organisms or destruction of their habitats would be restricted or prohibited.
Some activities that may be allowed with regulations or prohibited altogether include boating, anchoring or mooring, collecting or disturbing wildlife, fishing, scuba diving, snorkeling and water sports, dredging, drilling or mining, and dumping or discharge of pollutants. Visit Bahamas Protected on Facebook to learn more about marine protected areas. See the future.
Sand dollar is the new digital Bahamian dollar created by the Central Bank of the Bahamas. It's just like physical cash, but safer and more convenient. Plus, the various Sand dollar enabled apps are secure and easy to use on any Android or iOS device. Use Sand dollar for your personal and business transactions, whether by QR code, a short name, or even your Sand dollar card. You can send and receive Sand dollars safely with just a touch of a button. Sand dollar, the digital Bahamian dollar.
Super value and quality supermarkets for a full variety of Butterball and Jenny-O turkeys plus regular and picnic hams. Libby's spaghetti and meatballs, 15 ounce, $1.49. Libby's Vienna sausage, 4.6 ounce, $1.09. First choice sugar, 4 pound, $2.59. Yellow onions, 3 pound bag, $2.99. Panamí raw shrimp, $41.50, 12 ounce, $5.99. Get your free calendar at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Time now for weather.
In our final look at weather, satellite picture showing a ribbon of cloud now making its way into the central Bahamas, and that's going to be followed by some prefrontal activity come tomorrow afternoon over the northwest Bahamas. We'll see some showers developing with even thunderstorms as well in the late afternoon hours. Thereafter, a frontal system will go through on Wednesday, and that will usher in some cooler weather. And then we have this jet stream. It's going to dip very much into the southern United States over the next couple of days, and this will bring a nice Arctic blast to the northwest Bahamas come weekend. So on Saturday and Sunday, we will see some very, very chilly temperatures, so pull out those warm clothing. Tonight, we're looking at partly cloudy, breezy, with a couple of showers still likely later on tonight. The low temperature, a comfortable 70 degrees, and tomorrow, windy in the morning with showers in the afternoon. There will be some light rains and occasional thunderstorms as that system moves through. 78 degrees for your high temperature, and the extended weather forecast, a very tomorrow, particularly the late afternoon with those thunderstorms developing. On Wednesday, some residual showers linger around, but things will dry out come Thursday. And heading into the weekend, we will see that frontal system go through. Temperatures in the very low 60s during the nighttime, and then around Grand Bahama and the Abaco is going to be even lower than that. We will see some mid to low 50s in the extreme northwest Bahamas over the weekend. Mikishla.
Well, thanks, Basil. That does it for the Bahamas tonight. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. From all of us here at ZNS, thank you for watching. Good night.
we mean it. When we say that, don't come, we mean it.
The boys are back. Don't come. Stay home.